Hey there, and welcome to this simple video about the 5 most essential interview tips. I hope you find the information valuable as you think about preparing for a job interview. Now, when you are prepping for an interview, there's a lot of helpful information out there, from books to other videos here on YouTube to advice from family and friends. While this information is great, the sheer volume of it can be overwhelming. So after you've filled your head up with all the advice that's out there, it's important to drill down to the most essential interview tips. These are the tips that I've seen to be most effective in the interview process. Now, surprises always happen in an interview, no matter how much you've prepared. But if you major on these tips, you can walk into the interview with confidence, knowing that you have a great foundation to stand on. The first tip here is to have a clear set of talking points regarding why you are interested in the job. For instance, if the position is a car warranty salesman, then you would want to be ready to sincerely talk about certain areas, such as your passion for cars. What makes cars fascinating to you? Maybe your technical interest in the topic of warranties. Why are they interesting? Maybe you have a legal mind and you're sincerely enthusiastic about warranty provisions. And then finally, on the salesman side, you would want to talk about potentially your love of people, how you enjoy getting to educate and motivate people regarding warranties and also learning about different types of people. Be ready to discuss your expertise around the reasons you're interested in the job, and for your talking points, give specific examples of how you've applied that expertise in past roles. Now, a simple word of caution here is when you are talking about why you're interested in a role, do not bash your current or former employers, previous bosses, previous coworkers, and so on. This sends up a red flag to the interviewer right away. Instead, talk about the positive reasons you are drawn to the role. You want to be weaving these talking points in and out of the conversation wherever possible. Now on to the next tip. Have a clear set of talking points regarding your strongest few qualities. For instance, if one of your qualities is attitude, be ready to discuss examples where you have responded to correction or challenging situations with a positive attitude. If another quality is work ethic, be ready to describe where the foundation of your work ethic comes from. Maybe it was passed down from a parent or grandparent. This will personalize your response and potentially strike an emotional connection with the interviewer and how you take pride in the quality of your work today. Maybe another strong characteristic is being a team player. Be prepared to discuss how you enjoy collaborating with others and have effectively worked with diverse personality types. It's all about giving examples to show the interviewer how you have displayed these qualities in past roles or contexts. Now again, with these talking points, you want to weave this information about yourself in and out of the conversation wherever you have an appropriate opening. So moving on to the next essential interview tip. You want to display a balance of expertise and humility in the interview. You want to simultaneously show confidence in your skill set and awareness that you will have a lot to learn at a new company. On the confidence side, expertise and confidence go hand in hand. Be ready to talk about how the skills you've developed in your current role or past roles will translate into the open position. Practice articulating the unique value you will bring to the organization over time. You know the expertise that you're bringing to the table for this company. Find ways to confidently express it verbally. Now, the balance to this is humility. Likeable people land the jobs. Playing up your expertise without being humble is a red flag to the interviewer. Make it clear that you know there will be a lot to learn in a new role, no matter how experienced you are. Convey the fact that you are eager to learn and ready to adapt to a new company culture. You can also practice caveating your statements to show humility. Instead of, I know I am the right person for this role, try throwing a caveat in there along the lines of, based on my skill set and experiences, I believe I am a great fit for this role. Now, the fourth tip has to do with questions. Have 3 or 4 thoughtful questions ready. Questions you ask will cut both ways. They are telling the interview something about you, and they are also helping you get information about the company. For example, a question like, could you describe a little bit about the history and evolution of this role within your company? This question shows that you are interested in how roles have developed over time and are really giving serious thought to the job. It will also give you valuable information about the role that may not have come out in the interview or in the job posting. Another question could be, what opportunities for team collaboration are there in this role? This type of question would reinforce the fact that you are a team player. It would also help you understand how much interaction the role will have with other departments or units. Another question could be, what are some new skill sets you are looking to develop across the staff that are currently within this role? This can indirectly show the interviewer that you are someone eager to learn new skill sets. It will also give you a frame of reference for how the company approaches professional development. And finally, just another example of a question could be, are there any common qualities or characteristics found in the employees that have thrived in this role? This one is pretty self-explanatory. It lets the interviewer know you are someone that is motivated to thrive in a role and will also help you evaluate how you would fit within the role. And finally, the last tip is to have a brief closing thought you want to leave the interviewer with. Express your appreciation for the interview. Reiterate your interest in the position. Humbly declare that you would bring value to the organization. Don't oversell it or make it awkward, but don't be shy either to briefly summarize what you're bringing to the table. So to review, these are the 5 most essential interview tips. Have a clear set of talking points regarding why you are interested in the role. Have a clear set of talking points regarding your strongest few qualities. Display a balance of expertise and humility. Have a few thoughtful questions ready. And have a brief closing thought you want to leave the interviewer with. Having interviewed a lot of people in my career, if you major on these 5 areas, you will be an impressive candidate for the company or organization to consider. Best wishes on landing that job. Feel free to check out my website, www.simplejobtips.com, for more simple job tips. Thanks for watching.